Testing, testing. have quite a treasure there in that Horodric.
Greetings.
Good day.
Let me kill what we got here. Hold on. Okay, now we reconnected. Let me know if it's good. What the fudge? Open the widget. Can you guys hear me okay? Let me do a speed test real quick. Yeah, we should be good on speed. Let's see what else is running here in the background. Nothing. Yeah, those are some nostalgic sounds, huh, Brian? Okay, you guys, I think we got enough to get started here. How's the quality? Is it okay? Are we, in my view, it looks like shit, actually. Seeing errors. Well, you can hear me, so that's good. Let's see. Stream health. Not receiving enough video to maintain a smooth stream. To me, such viewers will experience buffering. Well, blurry is crap. Let's... the fudge, YouTube. $60 FPS. Drop frames. Better now? Because we're not going to want this in shitty quality. Well, hopefully it gets better. Okay. All right, David. Well, I'm glad it's working for you. So let's go in with the update. This is, oh yeah, there we go. Now I'm getting stream health is excellent, finally. I had to pull off of, for some reason, my Wi-Fi is faster than my direct plugin. There's something off with my computer. I don't know what the hell it is. All right, so let me grab this camera over here. Make sure this cam's working. Let me get this camera set up. I'm gonna do an overhead camera too, so you guys can see everything here. All right. Okay. Well, welcome everybody to the live stream event. This is our kind of coincides with our backer update, where we want to give you guys an update on what's going on with things, everything RyzePad. Feel free to ask any questions during this event. We will be answering almost all questions. Almost all questions. Yeah, it's been wow, it's been intense. It's been crazy. But we're finally here. We're finally at the end. So shipping, let's start there. So we are shipping these out within, I'm going to say early November. The factories are now dealing with power issues and they can only run power for like 2 or 3 days of the week. But our factories are coming up with some, I think they got a generator. They're doing something to make it work. So we are still pushing forward into production. The tooling is complete. It has been complete. We finalized on that. So there have been no more modifications to these at all. They are finally perfect. And I will say with these, a lot of times what people will do is they'll come out with a product and we did this for ZenGrip Gen 1. We came out with the product. We knew, okay, like we got to come out with this at some point. You just can't keep making changes. And then shortly after there, though, we had to come out with Gen 2. And because of that experience, I didn't want to shortcut this one. I'm not that we shortcutted that one either. I mean, that was a fantastic product, but I wanted this one to be much more close to perfect. And so that's what our goal was to get these things out and to never have to do them again. I wanted them to be as perfect as possible from the get-go. And that's what we got. Now we've got an absolute perfect product that I am super proud of, super happy with, and that you guys are going to love. Yes, it did take quite a while, but the product that is coming out to you is absolutely fantastic. So we have sent out the backer surveys on Kickstarter. So if you bought on Shopify, or which is our .com, satisfy.com, or if you bought on Kickstarter, definitely go and do the backer survey so I can get your address so we can ship these out to you guys. If you bought on satisfy.com, we sent out a link, which I will put in the description of this video afterwards, so that you guys can see it. But there's I don't know, maybe I won't put it there. Let me think about that one. I just don't want anybody to have access to it. But there's a link that we sent out via email to all of our satisfy.com pre-orders, saying, hey, if anything has changed, I have all your information to ship out, but I just want to know if anything has changed with your shipping address. And if it has, I need to know so we can get these out. Let's see. Let me answer a few questions now because there's a bunch of stuff coming through. Looks and sounds great. So here, let me zoom in on the chat so I can read it a little better. All right. Ordered mine early this year. Is there a way to check my color option? The colors I've seen are great. Yeah. So the only color with RyzePads are black. That's the black on black yellow. Ooh, there it is. So black on black, that's it. Satisfied with my Kickstarter order of 2 RyzePads and the website order I made. Both ship same day. Yes, they will both ship same day. Whether you order from satisfy.com or whether you order from Kickstarter, they're all going out. Link via email. Did yours yesterday. Perfect, Michael. Thank you. Yeah, definitely get those in. Those are important. Let's introduce the RyzePads now. So packaging is done, finally. This is already opened. I didn't want to damage the box. I'm taking these with me. I'm going to the Too Many Games event this weekend, so I needed to bring some with me to show off. So here is your RyzePads, and I'm going to give you an overhead cam too. So this is the packaging. You can see here that's going to be Switch, Xbox, PlayStation. Open the box, and out comes the cool tin can. So here's your tin can, which is super and highly reusable. Let me pull back here a little bit. There we go. So that's the packaging right there. It's honestly, it's about the size of an Altoids can, about the size. Open it up, and here is what you have inside. See if I can get the camera to zoom there. And there's your RyzePads. So let me pull one of these out. There you can see what that looks like. Get my face out of the way. There you go. So, super portable. That's why I wanted to make this. I just totally dropped the RyzePad in the trash can. Yes, I did. So this is super portable. I wanted something that you guys could, I mean, I've been using these for a year, like multiple different versions of prototypes. And one thing that sucked about these things was not having something to carry it around in, especially if you have multiple consoles. So this tin can is freaking badass. I love this thing. This is like, it's expensive, but for packaging relatively, but it's worth every penny. Again, we went all out on these things. We didn't skimp anywhere in this product, from packaging to the product itself. You guys are going to be super, super, super excited. Let me do the overhead camera now so I can show you guys what these look like a little bit better. There's no delay for Xbox. But good question. All right, so I'm going to change cams here. Camera B, let's turn that one off. Okay, there we go. All right, here we go. So let me scoot this camera over, and it's going to get a little jiggly for a minute, because I'm using this on a wonky mount. All right, so PlayStation, there's the box. Identifies what you got, right? Okay, cool. RyzePads, here they are. Here's the tin can they come in. And to give you like a size comparison, let me just kind of show you here. So, right, there's a tape dispenser. This is a travel toothpaste. And here you have a standard business card, right? So, boom. Very small, very, very portable. Let's dive into some of the controllers now. All right, so I'm gonna pull all these out. So right here, I have the PlayStation ones out right now. So let me open this up. So inside, you're gonna get your 5 RyzePads. The middle one should always be the swivel, which is freaking fantastic now. This little bastard here, this is honestly a majority of what took this thing so long, is the swivel. Again, fine-tuning sizing, of course, was also an issue. And then here's an extended notch. Here's let's see, this is a regular wave. So these things are awesome. The other thing that we had to get, rest in peace, Dark Souls 3 stream. Yeah, we can bring it back. The other thing that took forever was getting a really, really good material on the top of this, and trying to figure out a way. Here, let me switch cams. Let me go back to myself here. So one really hard thing in developing these was trying to get this material on the top super, super sticky, so that it feels really good. I mean, you can rub your thumb here. There's so much friction when you're rubbing down on this thing. It feels absolutely amazing. This is like the most tacky feeling thing. At the same time, though, what we tried to achieve was that really, really tacky feel, while at the same time making something that's not going to wear down and destroy within 6 months. And we struck gold in the material with this. Designing the formula for this, what we call an overmold on this, was a lot of the battle. That is done. We accomplished it. And then on top of that, a lot of times what happens is, I'll show you here. Let me go back to the other camera. So what happens with these commonly in manufacturing is when we use this kind of a sticky, tacky material, it doesn't adhere well to the base, which is the plastic, in this case, polycarbonate plastic. So that's also a struggle. And so it's like trying to find this perfect formula that's super tacky, where you can just like barely, glide your thumb over the top of it because it's just so sticky, soft, and it feels really good. We nailed it. I'm really happy with that. You guys are going to be super happy with that. So all these things that took forever, 100%, they are worth the wait. Will it destroy your thumbs? No, they will not destroy your thumbs, but they are ultra tacky. And actually the Satisfy logo here, we tested, I don't know how many different like random organic shapes on this. And it's funny, this was actually the best gripping design that we had on the top. So kind of just worked out really cool. I don't know if you can see that, but that's just a little bit of a mild nod to the Satisfy logo there, the outline. So super happy with those. Let's check it out on a controller now. So here's PlayStation. I don't have my PlayStation 5 controller with me. I left it at home and I was too lazy to drive home to get it. But here's a PlayStation 4 controller. I'm going to throw on a swivel on the left here. So swivel is going on the left. Bam, there we go. Swivel is now on the left. And let's go. I like to go with an extended, depending on the game I'm playing. I'm going to go with an extended wave on the right. And there we go. That feels flipping amazing. That swivel is just turning so smooth. So these are available to buy, by the way, right now. And these are shipping out first week of November. We're going to update the website. The website's getting a huge update with RyzePad specifically, and ship out dates and all that good stuff. And by the way, the good thing about these RyzePads, so right now, let me pull back here. Right now, shipping out of China into the US, shipping anything, sea freight is a freaking hot mess right now. So we are very fortunate that these are so small. I can air freight these all day long. I can fly them over in a plane. They can get to the US super fast. and we can do this forever. So these never need to touch a boat, and we can avoid most of what the world is going to have problems with in the next couple months, coming months. So these things should, once they go in stock, they'll always be in stock. There's no reason to go out of stock on those things. Knock on wood. All right, let me go back to the camera. For warranty, Michael, that we're not sure yet. We kind of wanted to do our traditional 3-year warranty on these, but I don't. This is a new product. I've used them a lot. I've yet to wear down mine, but I'm not 100% yet. We're going to figure that out. I think for sure you can expect at least a year. I just need to do a little bit more testing. They might be 3 years. For sure, the only part that's in question on the warranty is going to be how long does this material last? When it comes down to like I would say probably it's going to be a 3-year warranty under normal use. Like if you're just some like hardcore gamer who destroys a game controller every 6 months, like I don't think you can expect to warranty something like that. That's beyond normal use. I've been using these for a super long time though, and mine have not worn down at all. Customs suck. Crisp, I don't know what you mean by customs, but that's cool. All right, so that's on the PlayStation. Now, the PlayStation 4 fits great. PlayStation 5 fits great. So here's the PlayStation 4 controller. If you ordered for the Nintendo Switch Pro controller, that is also going to put you on PlayStations. We originally were going to use Xboxes, the ones that fit for Xbox for the PlayStation, but it was too much of a tight fit where they were destroying the controllers, and so we finagled a lot of different sizes. So sizing has changed much, and now you have, dude, these things feel freaking amazing. Super amazing. That 4-prong foot is huge. All right, that is PlayStation. Let me go into Xbox now. We'll do a little fit on there. All right, so what do we got here? So let's throw this bad boy there. You can go there, and you can go there, and you can go there. Done. All right, so that was the PlayStation package. Let's go. Let's see what's up next. Let's do Switch. Again, they're all coming in the same packaging. Now, Switch, you can see a little bit smaller. Obviously, Nintendo Switch, we've got much smaller joysticks on here. I'm going to go swivel on the left. And there is a proper way, I should say, there is definitely a proper way to install these. Just like our Satisfy Zen Grip, there's a right way to put it on, right? We slide it in, we don't shove it in and pop it out. And with these, it's the same thing. You go 2 hooks on, and then you just kind of, let me, if I can show you here, you just wrap them over and then push down. So it's 2 hooks on, wrap them over, push down. I'll do that again on this side too. So this is, let me see, I'm gonna grab an extended notch for this right side. So again, we're gonna go 2 hooks on, climb over, push, oops, I did it wrong. 2 hooks on, climb over, push down, great. And then you're gonna align that to your perfect size, and there you go, boom. Let me pull there we go, that's better. Feels flipping amazing. I've been playing with the Switch ones lately, and they are absolutely fantastic. These feel great. They make the Switch, like I didn't think I could really improve the Switch beyond our grip itself, but holy crap. The grip plus these RyzePads, this is like an infinitely insane and amazing combo. It feels so good, so good. I'm really excited. You guys, all of you guys who order for the Switch, who are big Switch users, you're gonna love these. Just like the grip, once you put them on, you will not be able to go back. It's gonna feel really bad, and it's gonna feel really awkward. All right, so that's Switch, and now let's do Xbox. Last but not least. All right, so this is an Xbox Series X controller. New RyzePads. And we'll go a little different here. We're gonna go with a mid notch on the left, and let's go with an extended wave on the right. Again, I'm using that same technique: two feet on, crawl over and push down. Done. Right. Perfect. And wow. These feel so good, you guys. This is a game changer. The grip on these things, like even the notch right here, the way that just your thumb just naturally angles in over this and just sits on there. Oh my gosh, it feels so good. I don't know why nobody's done this. Like why has nobody created organic shapes like this before? I mean, this should be on like joysticks themselves. Like these shapes are just they feel so good. They're so natural. Everything here feels amazing. And the stickiness of these things, good Lord. Wow. Yeah, there will be an instruction manual. Kind of. Will you do the Steam Deck? Yeah, 110%. We are not going to leave the Steam Deck out. I have 2 of them on pre-order, and we'll definitely be looking to get those. Hopefully, I don't need to do a new size for it. Hopefully, one of our existing sizes will fit. If they don't, Steam Deck's going to be a while before we get it, because I want to make sure that there's going to be an ample amount of sales for the Steam Deck, and that's going to be a nice and healthy ecosystem, like what the Nintendo Switch has, before we dump a whole bunch of money into developing products for something that may or may not be a smashing success. I think it's going to be a success. I'm excited for it. I'm personally excited to get my hands on one. I think I'm actually going to like it better than the Switch, just because I just have such a huge Steam library of games to play. But it looks heavy. In fact, I could show you. I don't have one. I have it's going to be way heavy. The Steam Deck is super heavy. All right, so let me answer some questions now. I'm going to go through here. When are they shipping out, Monkey? Again, these are going to be shipping out with early November. We are in manufacturing right now. They are currently manufacturing. They're manufacturing everything. What we're going to try to do is, I believe the goal is, as they become available, like the first, say, I don't know, 500 units, we're just going to start air freighting them out so we can start fulfilling orders quickly. We're not going to wait for the whole thing to go through. Do you know if that would also apply for the Hori SplitPad Pro for Switch? David, explain what you mean a little bit more by the Hori SplitPad Pro. I don't know what you mean by that. So I just need a little more clarification on the Horis. Do the Switch ones require recalibration? No. John Doe, the Switch ones 100% do not require recalibration. Let me show you that one more time. I'm going to bring back the camera. So hold on one sec. You're showing 5 in the 10, but you get 2 of each, or 2 10s. I'll explain that one, Mark. Okay, so let me go back here. So Switch. The reason why you don't have to recalibrate these is because of the way they fit on. Let's see, where's the Switch ones? Here they are. Okay. So I'm going to grab this one. This is a mid-wave. I always want to call this a donut because that's what we always called it. Okay, so the reason why you don't have to recalibrate is because it doesn't impede anywhere. Like, it's not causing the joystick to there's no, you're not like the pads that we had, the free ones that come with our bundles, those are just rubber nibs that go over the top, and those ones create a little bit of a fat, like right where the hell's my tool at? Here we go. They just make it a little bit fat right down here, and so that's why you have to recalibrate, because sometimes it's not this all the time, but it creates less movement availability. That's 100% not the case with these ones. There is no recalibration required here. Okay, well, let me go back to the other camera. Boom, boom. Okay, going down through the questions. Let's see. We got the Hori SplitPad Pro. Yeah, we did that. No calibration. Instruction manual. Bria Meyer, instruction manual is going to be basically a QR code that you scan, and there's going to be some new YouTube videos coming out, which is a how to install and a compatible controllers video, and I'll do a few more. But there'll be some basic guides in the little baby. I mean, look at the size of what we have. Like, I have to fit a instruction manual inside of this thing. Good luck. Okay, will I need to take off when I put, no, Oscar, that is a fantastic question. And the answer is no. You can leave these things on any one of our cases, whether you have a slim case or an elite case, you don't have to take these off. They stay on your joysticks. It's fantastic. I've been using them on my Switch, the regular version with the Zen Grip Pro and a slim case, and I'm going back and forth everywhere with these. So you don't got to take them off. They stay on. It's amazing. Let me keep going through here. You're showing in, okay, so Mark Garcia, you are saying that we are showing these in the 10, but you get 2 of each or 2 10s. No. So this is a, RyzePads are a 5-pack, and I'll explain why. You don't get 6. The 10 is 5, and it's supposed to be 5. Let me get my mug out of here. Boom, right? Okay, there's only 5 in here. Someone might ask, well, why do you have 5? Let me go to the camera here. Yeah, you definitely want to get them for the PS5. They're absolutely badass on PS5. Okay. All right, back to the camera. So with these, I'm going to take them all out of the case here. This is a complete set that gives you everything. So you get 2 different wave pads. The only difference in this is their size. One is higher than the other. So you get an extended and you get a mid-height. You get 2 different notch pads. One is extended, one is mid-height. And then you get a swivel pad. The waves and the notches, you can put these on the left joystick or the right joystick. It's gonna be just as comfortable on either one. A lot of games you'll find you wanna put it's so this combo here is so cool because your options are always endless. And every different game that you play, whether you're playing a third person or a first person or a side scroller, you're gonna wanna mix it up and find a really good balance, because each game that you play, you interact with the controller differently. We don't interface with the controller the same way every time. It depends on the game that we're playing. Typically first person shooters, most people are doing this the whole time. They're literally just edging this. And then on this one, it's totally different too. If people are playing Crazy Claw, they're typically right here on the edge again. And if you're playing a third person, maybe you're a little more casual. Maybe you're floating on the top. Maybe you're doing a lot of coming back because you got to move your character in 360. Whereas in first persons, you actually don't go backwards a lot. Think about a first person shooter. How often do you walk backwards in a first person? You don't. You turn around and you go forwards. You're just constantly like a little robot, always moving forward only. The swivel. There's only one swivel in this pack, and that's for a good reason. You do not want to put this on your right joystick. This is only for the left joystick only. It does not work here. This joystick here, whether you're playing a third person or a first person or a side scroller, this joystick always moves your character. This joystick always moves your camera. That sucks for the camera. It's fan-frickin-tastic for your character. So it's just the way that you move characters in games and the way that you interact with the game. So that's why you have 5. I hope that explains it. And I also hope that explains why you don't want to use the swivel. I mean, feel free. If you want to put the swivel on your right joystick, go for it. You're not going to like it, though. All right, let me keep going here. Let's see. What happened to the Dark Souls streams? Yeah, we could do them again. Split Pad Pro and Joy-Con replacements. I'm wondering if you knew which set they would use. On the split pads. I don't think the split pads fit any of these at all. I don't think you can use them at all on the split pads. The reason being, well, I could go grab a split pad right now. Yeah, I'll go grab a split pad right now. Let me show you. All right. Split pad. Let me go on camera here. Let me flip back to the overhead cam. Okay. This split pad doesn't work. So the largest ones that we manufacture are the PlayStations. The PlayStations have the largest, widest base. So here, I'm gonna get the PlayStations out. There's some PlayStations right here. Let me get rid of the Switch ones. they are not going to fit the Hori split pad because Hori decided to make the most ridiculously large joystick in the world. In fact, you will never find, you can see here, it's like there's 100%. There's no way this is going to go on. I have no idea why they made this joystick so big. It's like everybody wanted a bigger joystick on the Switch. Nobody wanted one this massive. PlayStations have always historically had the largest joysticks. This is just ridiculous. So to answer your question, no, they are not compatible with the Hori split pad. Sorry, Hori. Let me go down through here. Will you stock these on Amazon? John Doe, we will stock these on Amazon, but it's going to be a while. They're probably going to live on Satisfy.com for the rest of this year. And then they'll hit Amazon, I think, next year. Just so you know, trying to get inventory into Amazon during the holiday season is usually a pain in the ass. Trying to get inventory into Amazon with all the other crap that's going on right now is going to be a nightmare. So if they're not on Amazon, go to satisfy.com. I do believe we're doing these. This is the one and only item at satisfy.com that does ship out for free. We don't charge for shipping on these. So take advantage of that. Let me keep going through here. Get them for your PS5 for sure. Xbox Elite. Yeah, Michael Garcia. I have an Xbox Elite controller somewhere in here. Oh, here. Xbox Elite. Here, I'll just show you. Boom. Xbox Elite controller. And those are RyzePads. Do you have a white Switch grip? I do have a white one. It's right here. Okay, let's see. You're gonna use this for your cell phone. I don't know what that means, but that's cool. Okay, Mickey Conway. I want to use this with my new Nintendo Switch OLED, but was wondering, do I need to buy a new Switch ZenGrip Pro because the current is for the old Switch shape? Mickey, that's 100% correct. It is not, the old grip will not fit, or the current grip will not fit your Nintendo Switch. And all I can say to that is stay tuned. Let's see. Thanks for clarification. Just thought it was we were getting a pair of each one. Yeah, you got it, Mark. No problem, man. Which one works on the Switch Pro controller? Silent Shadow, that is the PlayStation ones. If you want the Pro controller, you want to buy the PlayStation ones. Those are compatible. Do the X pads still fit on the Switch Pro, or has that been effectively removed throughout the recent revisions? Xboxes can fit on the Pros, on the Switch Pro. Yes, it's doable. But what you're going to find is between the mid heights and the extended heights, some are going to fit better than others. So what's going to happen is on the Switch Pro, the mid heights and the swivel are going to fit a little too tight. You can get them on. They will work. They're going to be very tight. The extended should fit just fine though. Use the PlayStation ones for sure. It's going to be better for the PlayStation, but you can do it. You can squeeze them on. You can't send a message to our support at satisfy.com saying that they caused, cosmetic damages to your joysticks though. What else you guys got? Which one works on the Switch Pro? Yeah, we got that one. Any other questions? Yeah, so Mickey, on the website, if you go to the, actually, I thought I killed the Pro controller listing. Maybe I didn't. Switch. Let me click Switch. RyzePads. I thought I killed the Pro controller listing, but if you see it somewhere, hey, let me know where you're seeing that, because it shouldn't be there anymore. But yeah, buy the PlayStation ones. If you buy the PlayStation ones, that's going to work for your Switch Pro. Is it too late to add PS5? What did you want to add? When are these shipping? Hey, Derek, we answered that, but I'm going to put that again. These are shipping out early November, and that will be on the website now. We actually have a physical date, We have a real date of when they're shipping. Where did my screen go so I could see chat a little easier? Here we go. 23 killer elf. Is it too late to add PS5? What do you mean by that? Did you buy another one already and you want to add something to the order? Let me know what you mean by that. If we make new orders now, will they still ship at the same time? Yes, John Doe, if you make new orders now, they will still ship relatively the same time. Obviously, we're shipping them out in the order we've received orders. So the person who placed the first order is probably getting theirs shipped out the first. But there should be no problem with these going out within the same amount of days. Once the warehouse gets them, they can push thousands of out within a week. So yeah, they'll all go out around the same time. That's all the questions for me. Looking forward to, Halo. That's going to be awesome. I am looking forward to that too. You want to add PS5 to the order right now, only have Switch. Okay, so if you already ordered Switch, just placed a second order. And what we're going to do is actually 23 Killer Elf. If you ordered at satisfy.com, send an email to support@satisfy.com and they're going to cancel your order and then we'll do a new order. That would be the best way to do it. That way we can ship them out in the same package. How was the whole process of making RyzePads? Obi-Wan, it was it's a pain in the ass. You know what's funny? I've done this 3 times. I've done it with the first Zen Grip. I've done it with the second generation Zen Grip, and I've done it with the Zen Grip Lite. We're very experienced now in creating tooling, fine-tuning tooling, making minor adjustments to get it like just right. And these RyzePads took so much longer. It's like, because they're so small and you're literally working on like like fractions of a millimeter. And if you're fractions of a millimeter off, they're done. So this was a really hard project for us in the factory to accomplish together, especially with the fact that I can't physically go there and help them, which is what I used to do. Yeah, it was hard. And honestly, good freaking luck to any of those Chinese knockoffs that want to try to knock off our products and sell them on Amazon. Well, not only do we get, these are patent pending now, but holy crap. I don't think they can do this. Like, they make crap products, and the fine tuning that went into creating these things is just so intense. There's no way they'll do it. It's just not worth it. And it's expensive too. I've have it on the website, shop app, order when I bought RyzePads and Switch Pro controller and 2 PlayStation RyzePads. Will I need to make a new order? Mickey, you bought on our website and you bought Switch Pro controller and 2 PlayStation RyzePads. So if you bought Switch and Pro controller, the Pro controller is going to ship out as the PlayStation. So yeah, if you don't want 2 sets of PlayStations, definitely support at satisfy.com and they'll take care of that for you. Will you be able to add on extra add-ons if you backed on the Kickstarter? Didn't see that option. Yeah, Silent Shadow, if you want to, no, it's not an option through Kickstarter. They're not going to give us that capability. Just go to satisfy.com and put in your order for whatever else you want. It's literally going to be the exact same thing. There's not going to be a shipping charge. You're going to pay the same price. Yeah, I don't think we can update orders on Kickstarter. I think it's too late for that. Will you ever create 2-tone colors? Yeah, David, just like the grip, we'll always come out with some special editions every once in a while. So definitely plan on doing that. Not for a long time, though. At least I can't foresee a time in the near future where we're going to do that. But 100%, we'll always do some color combinations. Back in May, will these be shipping before? Yes, Derek, these will be shipping before the end of the year. These will be shipping early November. When is the Satisfy Grip coming out for the Switch OLED? Base of Spades. Stay tuned. Just stay tuned. That's all I can say about that. Thanks for answering my question. Looking forward to getting them. Glad, Obi-Wan, I'm glad I answered your question. That was a good question, by the way, and thank you for asking that question, because it's fun to answer those questions. I like those kind of questions. I have 2 RyzePads for the PlayStation 5 currently because I have 2 PlayStation 5 controllers I wanted to give. Okay, yeah, then definitely leave that alone. You won't need the... Well, if you want them also on your Pro controller, then I would just leave the order alone. But yeah, you'll have the PlayStations fit the Switch Pro controller. Also, I just got a message from my support team. If someone emails our support team, you can swap out your Kickstarter choice and you can... Oh, okay. So if you want to do a swap, you can do a swap right now. If you are a Kickstarter backer, if you want to add on to your order, you got to go through satisfy.com. If you want to just change your order, we could do that. So like if you wanted to go from Xbox to PlayStation or something, we could make that modification for you. Again, just email support@satisfy.com. I hope that answers your question. But if you bought on Kickstarter and you want to add on to that order because you want like Switch and you want PlayStation, you got to go to satisfy.com to put the PlayStation ones in. Do you play Warframe or Destiny 2? I played a little bit of Warframe, Monkey. I liked it. It was cool. I never really got into it. I never got into Destiny. I like more third-person RPGs, I think. Oh, wow. Silent Shadow. That is very nice of you to say. This has been our most frustrating, pain in the ass Kickstarter we've ever done. Obviously, you know, there's a lot of things that happened the last year that caused that and that were out of our hands. But I really appreciate that. We do try to be ultra transparent in every pre-order we do, in every Kickstarter we do. I always do my best to bring you guys the best, whether that's the best product or the best service. And by service, I mean keeping you guys up to date. You guys help us to create new products. You are our beloved audience. I love you guys. I appreciate all your support, and I never want to let you guys down. And I don't want to disappoint you guys. And I hold everything that comes from us as a final product is going to be exceptional quality. It's going to be it has to have like the Satisfy seal of approval. So yeah, we won't put shit out. And if it takes longer to make it amazing, it takes longer. So thank you for that again, Silent Shadow. That's really, really nice of you to say, and I definitely appreciate that. Once you get the Switch OLED in hand, how long do you estimate producing a Zen grip that is 3 millimeters wider? I don't know exactly how many millimeters it is. Is that what 0.1 inch is? Yes, John Doe. Ian B, it's not going to take long. I'll just answer that question right now. It's not going to take long. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. John Doe, does the ergonomic certification apply to these final versions? Absolutely it does. They're the same thing. They just got better. But they're the same organic shapes, the same sizes, the same function, just a bazillion times better in quality. Yeah, if anything, they would be a better rated product, but there's not really any increase in that ergonomic rating. They do, though. They're a huge difference. Any other questions? You guys are bringing out some really good questions. And I am crazy thirsty right now. Let's see. Mickey, can you try it with the Satisfy Joy-Con grip? Oh, yeah, for sure. I can do that. All right, Obi-Wan, thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you for stopping by. Mickey, let me go grab a mini grip. Hold on one sec. It feels flippin' amazing, by the way. Let me get the mini grip. And by the way, we are getting more stock on the mini grip. It will be in stock eventually. A lot of people ask us, when are we getting stock on those again? Realistically, it's probably around January, I think, is when they come back in stock. So let me go grab one. I'll be right back. All right. Okay. I'll switch cams here. The original Satisfy grip, Bria. The original Satisfy grip was called the Pro Gaming grip, and it's actually the same design as the mini grip. It's the same like organic shape as the mini grip. Here, I'll show you. But it is not as good as the newest one. All right, so the old grip, the version 1 grip, which was the Pro Gaming grip, is this same shape here, which is actually a different shape. You got this like sharp line here, and then you only have the one little piece of silicone on those. So the new ones, the Zen grip is much better than the original. So don't think you're missing out by not having an original. Let me move this. Yeah, the mini grip is awesome, Bria. I totally agree. I'm surprised that we don't sell more of these. I think our mini grip is like one of the most underrated products that we've ever made. This thing makes playing, it makes it feel like a pro controller. All right, so let me put the RyzePads on here. Yeah, and put some RyzePads on. Holy crap. Okay, on, and let's see, we'll just go with a notch on this side too. On and on. Right, so there you go. There is your mini grip with, and I would turn that a little bit. Yeah, that feels better. Yeah, it feels amazing. It is, it's flipping fantastic. We just, honestly, not to toot my own horn here, but we make some badass products. Like these are game changing. They feel so good. This really improves the feel of the base product, like by 1,000. So yeah, way better. All right, let me go back to the questions here. Let's turn that camera off again. Boop, boop. Goodbye. Okay, so I'm about to move and I got the email about the update on the address, but I will be between addresses when this ships in November. Okay, William, reach out to support@satisfy.com and just kind of work with them. Let them know if we need to cancel your order. I would recommend canceling your order and then shipping out when you're in a stable place, or we can update your address to, you know, mom or dad's house or something, like whatever works best for you. But definitely reach out to support@satisfy.com, because once those go out and they do land at the wrong address, that's not going to be a fun experience for either one of us. It's better than a Pro, I think. Bria, yeah, I think it's just as good as a Pro. In fact, yeah, sometimes I like it better because I get to keep that same muscle memory that I'm used to, because sometimes it's hard to go from the Switch on the Joy-Cons, where you've been playing a lot of games on Joy-Cons, and then you move over to the Pro Controller, which is this very different experience. And then it's like you got to like relearn the muscle memory again. So yeah, I agree with you there. Sechi resurvey question. It asks if my ship address has changed from the original order. Is the first order the one I made in? Yes, that is correct. If you ordered on Kickstarter, don't worry about it. You're going to fill in your address in the Kickstarter backer survey. If you ordered at satisfy.com, then do use that form and fill that out. Okay, Killer Elf, what is the expected longevity of the grips? How long do the textures wear down on them with extensive use? Honestly, Killer Elf, that's to be determined. Everybody who's been using these, for example, Bob Wolf has been using, I think he still has our prototypes from Wolfden. He's been smashing on these things forever. I don't think his have worn down, and he plays a lot. I play a shitload too on the Switch and on Xbox, PlayStation. None of mine have worn down. Like, I don't know if these are going to wear down at all. I don't think they're going to have that issue. I don't know, because everybody plays differently. And some people play a hell of a lot more than others. I can say for sure, I'm quite an avid gamer. I do play quite a bit, and I have yet to wear mine down. It's the same material that we put on our grips, on the back of the grips, which the grips are never going to wear down. On it, we give a 3-year warranty, but I could probably do a 10-year warranty, because those aren't ever going to go anywhere. They're just built that well. But I changed the formula on those to make it tackier and softer. So by changing the formula, I don't know. All I can say is, from my experience, I haven't worn them down in a year or over. So that's my honest opinion of it. Check out Solo Leveling webcomic. Okay, I'll check that out. The mini grip is awesome. Got one in an epic bundle years. Yeah. If we had the mini grip still in stock, it'd be coming with our epic bundle still, but we don't have one. Then it'll also be more expensive though too. Will you guys be making a new grip for the Switch OLED? Chi-Town. Stay tuned. Stay tuned, my man. Any other questions? What else you guys got? Silent Shadow mini grip is probably coming back in stock around January, I believe. Shipping things across the ocean is just a pain in the ass right now. We might fulfill those out of Hong Kong though. I may bring those back out of Hong Kong. So yeah, just keep checking back. Email support. They'll usually give you a good answer there. Not some bullshit answer. Yeah, you guys, I'm going to try my grip with the OLED. No, Chris, do not put your OLED Switch in the grip. That's not going to work. I mean, you could maybe force it in. I don't recommend it. You don't want to, don't do it. Just don't do it. It's not worth it. That's it. If nobody has any more questions, I'm going to say that's a wrap. Thank you guys so much for backing us, for hanging through. Wow, what a crazy season, and what a crazy time. But we're here. We're at the end of the road now. It's final. November is going to be great. Look forward to November. There's a lot of awesome things hitting in November. So I sand down my base of spades. You could totally sand down your Satisfy grip and it might work. By all means, go for it. Or just stay tuned. Stay tuned. Kenny's gonna swap in between Apple controllers. Rune of Avatar. You can swap these out. I'm gonna have a YouTube video specifically on all the controllers that are compatible with our RyzePads and which RyzePads to use. For example, what is it? Not D-pad. What's that really popular one? The SNES, the Pro 30 Plus or something like that. SN Pro. Who the hell makes that one? I don't remember who makes that one, but I can't think of it off the top of my head right now. Anyways, there's a lot of controllers out there, third-party controllers out there that are compatible with RyzePads. There's a shitload, actually. You just need to know which ones work best. So, like, Xboxes are going to work better for this, or, for example, the Switch Pro controller is most compatible with the PlayStation ones. Did I get a Nintendo Switch OLED? 8-bit do. Thank you, David. That's exactly what it is. Freaking 8-bit do. I did get a Switch OLED, but I don't have it. I pick it up on Friday, and I won't be here Friday because I'll be flying out to the Too Many Games game show event thing. So, yeah. I don't get to try it. But I'm already aware of its size. I just cut off some of the rubber. Okay, Ian. You're awesome, man. I love that message. You know what? If you guys want to hack it, you could totally hack it. Especially if you don't care about potentially scratching them. I mean, you could probably just take out the silicone and it would fit. So yeah, have at it, or stay tuned. Okay. All right, you guys. That's about it. Any other questions before I close? You've got 3 minutes. 3 minutes to get them in. Now you got 1 minute to get them in. 60 seconds and counting. All right. I'm going to call that it. Thank you guys. Everybody here. Last question. Any of these pads work on SCUF controllers? I haven't tried a SCUF controller. I can try a SCUF controller. We can get one. Stay tuned, Chris. You got it right. Stay tuned. Make good choices. Stay tuned. Thank you guys for joining. Thank you for all your questions. Thank you for all of your engagement. This was a very good stream. This was very helpful. I hope it was helpful for you. Hopefully, we got to answer lots of questions. You guys are awesome. Love you guys. And stay tuned to satisfied.com and to our YouTube channel. Just follow us on our socials. There's going to be stuff coming out you might want to hear about. For example, all the info on these RyzePads. There's going to be a lot of videos for RyzePads coming out soon. Explainer videos, compatibility videos, and all sorts of good stuff. I will see you guys in the next video. I will check you later. Adios, everybody. Just coming back real quick. Ignore the every Monday, Wednesday, Friday popping up on the ending here. That's not valid right now. I got too busy, so I couldn't stream anymore.